Shall we play a game?
Alrighty, welcome. This is day 45, the halfway point through 90 days of Rocket League training. Yes, the numbers were supposed to say day 45, but as you can see, I decided to use a video instead of a still, and I couldn't figure out how to get the text on top, and because I decided to do this 20 minutes before going live, so that's what we got. Welcome to those who are here, and since it is day 45, I thought I'd keep things chill, and I'm just going to be doing a bit of free play in my Stocktain with Cristianos. When you wear that, people think you're good, and they treat you with a bit of respect. At least that's the rumor. But I'm kind of enjoying driving it, so I've got it. So who we got? We got the Inquisitor, we got Glongdor, we got Onage, and a few others who haven't started chatting yet. So today, so John Sandman, Rocket League's biggest content creator, tweeted yesterday asking about Rocket League content creators who have less than 50,000 subscribers, and I'm pretty close on that. So Onage, in fact, responded to the tweet linking to my channel. So Onage, thank you very much. That's pretty awesome. And then I answered as well, and I linked him as well. And I'm just trying to find then some other geezer who's in your neck of the woods, Glondor, from South Florida, who's 52 years old, replied, and he's like, "Oh, well, I'm 52 and Rocket League's my life," and he's now racing me to GC. He's currently a Diamond 3. So I just need to get there first, and I can be the oldest Grand Champion Rocket League at least for a little while. So that's an update on that. No response from John Sandman yet, but we'll see if he does anything with it, and maybe that gives me a bit of a bump. Alright, training it is. Free play. And I'm using today Farmstead, since it is autumn time where I am. Is this supposed to be autumn or spring? No, it's autumn, since we're now pretty much in autumn as of Sunday. Glong, you do that for me? That's funny. Well, I went and had a quick look at his Twitch channel, and that might be realer than you would imagine. The Stocktain with backers mod in training is a lot more blue than it normally is. Normally it's more like a sky blue. And Onage, what's the problem with the Stocktain? The Stocktain tells your opponents that you don't care what it looks like. You're here just for the skill and the Rocket League. To hell with what my car looks like. I'm investing no effort and energy into my car. It's all going into my game. Whoops. Yes, exactly. If you take Glongdor's approach to car cosmetics. This is absolutely the complete opposite. Coach! The coach is in the stream. Oh. Spider! What's up? That I know, it would be awesome. Well, if you're willing to play with a high ping, we can meet in Europe. Higher than if you searched in South Africa anyway. So Spider, you got to tell me where are you in the whole journey? I must say I'm finding it both gratifying and worrying how many older men there are playing Rocket League. I thought I was cool and unique. But as they say, you are unique just like everybody else. What do you mean, how is that, coach? Why are you surprised? Oh, okay, now I understand your confusion. We have South African servers, but not a big enough player base at higher ranks. So I think anything up to about gold, you will find it's relatively easy to find games on South African servers, but once you're into plat, certainly high plat, finding local games is very difficult. So most of us, all of us, will play in Europe. Because there's two problems. Either you're going to wait an hour for a game, or you're just going to keep playing the same people. So part of what we got to do is get a lot more people playing Rocket League here so that we can play local games with proper ping. Because when I play local servers, I get 7 to 12 ping. Yes, indeed. The Papagas need to get better. Close to champ 2. Whoa. And how old are you again, Spider? Was it 44? Who can remember 44? $44. How do you forget your birthday? I know you can be like unconcerned about it, and I don't make a big deal and don't really celebrate it, but I never forget the day. Regardless, happy birthday. And good on your dentist. Even though he was doing it to try and make a buck from you. By the way, On Edge, the guy you 1v1'd after my stream, I think you definitely scared him away. He hasn't been around since. Hey, Mr. Drum! How you doing, bro? It's going pretty good. I think I'm having... after going through probably close to 10 days of an absolute torrid time with Rocket League, the last few days I've really enjoyed it. So it's going pretty good right now. So it's not an off day. I mean, here I am doing the thing, but I am decided to keep it a little chill today, and I'm just gonna drive around in free play and do a multitude of things. Flogging a dead horse. Yeah, I agree. I stayed away from ranked for almost a week and focused exclusively on the training, which helps. I wasn't playing ranked and getting triggered. But yeah, no, that's not the worst thing in the world to do. I can definitely say that after 45 days, overall there's definitely been an improvement. I feel like I'm playing better than I ever have, and yeah, the ground dribbling is certainly one. Yeah, I mean, as always, there's too long a way to go with all of these things, but I'm happy with the improvement. More the fact, I think I've become happier with how long it takes to improve. That I'm not as stressed about being 100% better within a few days. I'm at the point now where I'm happy to wait and just keep going. I mean, I know I'm making it sound like I've attained a sense of a level of zen in Rocket League, which I absolutely have not, but it is getting better. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Drum. Ihab Trabelsi! What's up? Yep. And it's such a basic lesson to learn, isn't it? But it's kind of like things like stupid things like back post rotation. You start hearing about back post rotation when you're in plat, and all your plat teammates are like, "Oh, rotate to the back post," and yet they don't, and you don't, even though you think you're going to do it, you don't. And then one day you go, "You know what? I should rotate to the back post." And then one day it's just part of the game, and I'm absolutely better at that. So even if my mechanics are not up to scratch, at least the game sense is helping me along. Generally speaking. Oh, well, excellent. Thanks for your input. When did you comment? Like just now? Because I didn't see it earlier. But no, I never mind. I'm always thankful for input. Especially from that guy who showed up on the stream the other day and he was like, "What rank are you? You're definitely gold." That sort of input wasn't very helpful. Okay, awesome. After the stream, I'll go check it out, man. Thank you. Yeah, well, I think it was like 3 days ago. Do a wave dash! Do a wave dash! Whoa, look at that. I am champ 1. And I say that hesitatingly because I'm champ 1 and 2s, but D-ranked recently back to diamond 3 and 3s. But that's just a temporary aberration. A half flip! Almost. I did half a half flip. Oh! Whoa, my wereld. Something like that. Yeah, I'm not too stressed, right? Right now, I'm trying to rediscover the sheer pleasure of playing Rocket League rather than chasing rank, because that shit makes you miserable. That is also true. The high ping ranges. Mr. Drum, were you talking about the half flip? Thank you, Ehab. Yeah, Mr. Drum, you're absolutely right, and analytically, I know that, but in practice, it can be hard when you have like 4 or 5 bad games, and then you just get more and more triggered, and then eventually you want to break something, or you just want to cry, or you just want to uninstall, and then you remind yourself, this is a game, this is supposed to be fun, don't worry about rank, just learn. But that cold analytical approach is hard. How well I do a half flip honestly depends on the day. There are days when I do them really well, and then days when I don't. And today I'm half between this and that. Oh my god, everybody stop what you're doing. Cow's Lan has shown up after being gone for at least 2 or 3 weeks. I haven't seen him for ages. What's up, dog? Well, while you were gone, I became a grand champion. So this will be my last broadcast, because now that I've attained what I wanted to do, there's no reason for me to be here anymore. How have you been? Straight back with air roll. And when I start thinking about it, then I can't do it at all. Fuck me. What the hell? No, fair enough, mate, and I'm just very pleased you've stopped by. It's great to have you back, and of course I'll, whenever you can make it, it's hugely appreciated. Phew, okay. Wait, what have I missed, Cowsland? Oh, dude. Well, while you haven't been watching the stream, I had an 1 week of awful Rocket League, bro. So, welcome to the club. Ehub, I'll try. She wasn't even aiming for the goal there, but there you go. Oh, Jesus. I'm just going back and forth. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I understand, bro. Cowsland. But the break is good. You'll come back to Rocket League and you'll love it again. And then you'll go on a winning streak. So don't sweat it. Yeah, well, last night and the night before, it's been a shitty couple of nights from a winning perspective. Chase! Are you still bunking your training, Chase? One issue you have that I do want to start working on is I don't feel I hit the ball with enough power. It frustrates me. Like I'll get to the ball nicely and then hit the soft cock shot, which pisses me off. Yeah, well, if you're losing teammates because of that, then you need to find people that you can work through the bad times. It's easy to be a good mate when shit's going well, when you're winning every game. It's can you figure stuff out when it's not going so good? Which is probably going to be at least half the time. That's the word that pops into my head every time I hit one of those. Flipping as you hit the ball, hitting it with the corner and flipping as you hit the ball. Yeah, and I think it's, for me, it's a timing thing. I'm either flipping fractionally earlier or after I've hit the ball. Timing is my exact problem. Dude, Chase! Congrats, man. Well done. That's really awesome. Yeah, so right now, I mean, today I'm just messing about in free play, but my training focus is kind of, well, in the training packs, the taking shots training packs is firstly to be consistent with getting to the ball, because I'm whiffing a lot in game. So I'm trying to sort that out by practicing just getting to the ball. And then once I'm good with that, then it's going to be accuracy and then finally power. So I reckon I'm going to be good to go by the time I'm 50-51. Thank you, bruh. Mr. Drum, okay, I just want to make a note of that. Is that O, Khalid? Is that an O there? I mean, I occasionally get the power shots right, and oh man, it feels so good. You just know you just know when you've hit it with, as hard as it possibly could have been hit. Okay, good. I'm gonna go check him out. So for the last week or so, I'm pretty sure I've had a GC in the stream every day. At least one. Today we got at least two. That's pretty groovy. Oh, wow. Okay. Was that the salt mine stuff? When I stream again, when's that gonna be? Haha, yeah. I love your confidence, mate. It's very motivating. What I need to solve before the 90 days is over is getting comfortable with streaming my gameplay. I tried it a couple of weeks ago. I had 2 streams with gameplay and I just get too stressed. But after this 90-day thing is over, I can't stop streaming, so that's the next obvious thing. Chocolate buttons! I'm going to take chocolate buttons at face value and not assume that that means something else. Because now my mind's kind of running. Are you asking me, coach? If you're asking me, I've just gone over 4,500 hours. That is a lot of dots. Coach, have I left you speechless? That's a lot of hours, I know. You'd think I'd be better, but I'm a slow learner. At the very least, I'll be a grand champion by the time I hit 10,000 hours, because that's what Malcolm Gladwell said. So if I put 10,000 hours in, I've got to get there, right? So that's the worst case scenario. That's about another 2 years, 3 years. How many hours you got, coach? Holy shit, I'm at the top of a leaderboard somewhere? If I'm at the top of anything, that system is broken. Mr. Drum, not at all. I played for 3,000 hours, almost 3,500 hours before I started doing any kind of training. I used to just play. Everything I learnt in Rocket League was through just playing in ranked. And I'd hover silver, gold, got myself to plat, and then eventually hit diamond without learning to dribble. When I hit diamond 1, I'd played for 3,000 hours. I couldn't carry the ball. Cowslang, I did get a Discord server started, and it's in the description of the stream. I still don't know what to do with it, but if you join the Discord, you'll at least get notifications of when I'm live, which, you know, YouTube's already doing, but hey. But Chase, if you're still here, I will agree with you for one thing. Doing an hour of free play on stream is hard. $1,800 hours. Oh my God, that's That's so weird. I wonder why YouTube does that. Where some people don't get notifications. It's kind of annoying. Wow. That's amazing, guys. Well done. And how old are you, Ehub, if you don't mind me asking? And how old is the drum? And part of the problem of playing for 3,000 hours without making any conscious effort to improve is that you develop bad habits. So a lot of what I've had to do since I decided to do this thing is unlearn. I bought a different controller, started using the PS4, rebound a bunch of buttons. That took me 3 months to get used to. And then you have to unlearn things you've been doing solidly for 2 or 3 years. 19, living in Paris. Nice. 19. 19's a lovely age. I vaguely remember it. Ha. 16. Wow. I remember 16. I remember being 16 like it was 32 years ago. So Rocket League's level system used to be very different. Like 4 years ago, the highest level you could get in Rocket League was 75, and that's when you became a Rocketeer. And I became a Rocketeer 3 times before I could aerial. These youngsters. Oh, 13. Well, I want to see them do it again when they're 48. Eight and a half thousand matches. Okay, I'm assuming we're exaggerating slightly. Mr. Drum, I definitely thought you were older. I don't know why, I just assumed. Oh, I did. Cowsland, if you're still here, I should say I've totally not given props where I should. Is Mr. Drum set up that Discord channel for me, which was a really awesome thing to do, and I really appreciate it. He offered to do it for me one day and then went about the business of setting it up, which was really, really awesome. So props to you, mate. Ah, Fred, that's funny. Since 2016, how do you only have 1,500 hours if you played for 4 years? Ah, Drum, I'll take care of that tonight. But you're not from France, Ehab. Where are you from? Born and raised in France. Oh, okay. So you are French. French. Don't normally like the French, but you seem to be an exception. I spent 8 days in France 20 years ago. And it remains, 4 of those days remain 4 of the most traumatic days I've ever had. I was going for a conference for 4 days, and then I had four extra days because it was complicated. I had a ticket that I had to be there for another 4 days. And for 4 days I did not speak English with anyone. I was so... And no one everyone refused to speak to me or pretended they didn't know English. And I was so desperate for some kind of English, I went to a video shop. Yes, a video shop, kids. That's where you went to rent movies. And so I thought, oh, I'll get a movie. I'll watch a movie. And all the movies are dubbed into French, so there wasn't even English there. I was so happy to leave. Sean! Don't do this at home, folks. This is what training does to you. That was before you were born. Oh my god! That means you guys were born this century! Oh! That blows me away. That completely blows me away. Yeah, most people... Well, listen, it's because it was traumatic. I'll never forget it. Oh my goodness. I still think people born in the 90s are too young to be doing anything. And now there's people grown as like adults, technically adults that were born this century. Oh, that's just making me sound old. I gotta stop talking like that. Yes, so far I've been lucky with the viewers. By and large, all nice people. I don't know if it'll always be like that, but I remain hopeful. And then I can get out of training jail and go and play Rocket League. Maybe everyone's respectful because they think I'm the dad. Like, there's a grown-up here. Maybe. I don't know. It's weird. Nice one. Nice one, Clock Door. I'll go check him out, although I've got to say it. Trying to play Rocket League is taking most of my time. Hey, and if any of you guys feel like if you go to John Sandman's Twitter, yesterday he was asking about, I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream. He was asking for links to Rocket League YouTubers with under 50,000 subscribers. Unfortunately, I'm close, but I'm still under. So go and find that tweet and reply and tell him he's got to come check out my channel. If you are so inclined, of course. Is invalid? Oh no. Cowsland, I'm sorry. I'm going to see. I wonder if I can sort that out right now. And I'm getting an error from YouTube saying it's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Interesting. Oh wow! Yeah, oh, that's great to hear. Thank you. Yeah, that's very good. Okay, I'm going to try and update the link now. Discord. Okay, go back to YouTube. And save. Okay, I've put a new one there. See if that one works. Mr. Drum, how do I make it a permanent one? Awesome, guys. Thank you. Those who go and do it with John Sandman, that'll be awesome. Thank you. How do I make it a permanent invite, Drum? Gosh, I feel like such a noob. Because I'm pretty sure what I've just done is what I did a few days ago, so it's going to expire or become invalid. Edit invite link. Your invite link expires in 1 day. Oh wow, look at that. If I edit invite link, grant temporary membership. Oh no, wait. Expires after. Never. Max number of users. No limit. Generate a new link. Alright, so thank you for that. And for the second time in as many minutes, I'm editing the YouTube description. Alright, that is now a permanent link. Fabulous, Mr. Drum. Thank you. The only thing that's weird for me in Discord was having, like, in Discord chat with a teammate, and we were playing some tense ranked games, and then a random person will just arrive in the channel like, "Hey, how you doing? What you doing? What's happening?" But we got that sorted with a private channel, so that helps. All right, chaps. Well, that brings my 1 hour of training to a close. Tomorrow I'll be streaming very early because I'm going to a party tomorrow and tomorrow night. So I won't be on Rocket League tomorrow night. So I'll stream probably around 10 o'clock my time. So that's in what, 14 hours from now, there or thereabouts. So I can get the training done before I go out and party. Thank you to everyone who's come to support me and to keep me company while I grind out the training. Thanks to all the guys who've come by for the first time. That is awesome. Thank you very much. And we will see you again tomorrow if you can make it. It might be weird. You're probably at work or school or asleep. But if you can make it, that'll be fabulous. And then Friday will probably be Friday evening again. So until then, thanks for coming by. That is day 45. I'm halfway through. Only 45 days more to go. That means that everything from now is downhill to the end of this crazy, stupid plan I had to train every single day. So until tomorrow, I'm out. Peace!
Shall we play a game?